Let's talk to Dr. Borous. Who's this guy?
The lobotomite animal before me. What other terrifying terrors will plague us in our quest for knowledge? Communists? Communist animals, perhaps? Be warned. Attempt to propaganda me. I will shriek as a frightened babe, calling loyal cyber dogs to my aid. Do you comprehend, commie animal?
Do you always get this dramatic?
Drama? There is no drama in science. As I learned in high school, science is an intellectual pursuit devoid of bestial emotions. Unless, of course, you are a communist. Like Betsy Bright, who sat next to me in math, and her smoking Confederate Richie Marcus. As I learned in my high school, American High, AHS, drama is for movies, things of fiction. Here in the think tank, the only star is science.
This guy has like a great announcer voice. Who are you and what do you do here?
Before you is the brain of Dr. Borous, head of animology, beastology, and DNA scrambling technology here at Big Mountain. I lay the bones and hearts of animals bare beneath my searing gaze, especially the dogs. I did so love dogs once. Especially Gabe, that rascal. But there are many animals to shape. Industrious cazadors, the happy-go-lucky night stalkers. They are my living, breathing DNA test tubes.
Yeah, he's the guy who made freaking cazadors and night stalkers. You're responsible for cazadors?
Indeed. Docile, curious, safe, sterile.
They are not sterile.
They are contained here at Big Mountain.
They are not contained to Big Mountain.
To preserve DNA and for observation.
Contained at Big Mountain? Those things are all over the Mojave.
No, such creatures are found only here, for research purposes. They would no more be capable of escape than breeding.
I don't think they're sterile. They can breed alright.
I cannot expect a lobotomite to understand the careful surgical castrating procedures used in their creation. Perhaps a demonstration of my castrating power would settle your doubts.
No, that's alright. Trust me.
Oh, that's too bad. Perhaps we can perform a sterility castration some other time then.
Yes, perhaps some other time. You don't seem to have a grasp on your own research.
Nonsense! That is what you speak. Nonsense from beyond. I was at the top of my high school class in American high school. I knew facts. I knew figures. I knew data. We would know if our research was flawed. It is not. We never contradict ourselves, so do not even try.
Alright, when did you create cazadors?
In 2000, let's see, carry the 3, then count backwards from the Great Static, or beyond. There were the tarantula debates, and something about hawks, which made it around 2003, May, Tuesday.
2003?
It was definitely Tuesday. Why
Hey,
are
Mad Boy,
we
thanks for
even
the follow.
debating this? What you ask is of no importance. Mobius besieges us. There are more important things to worry about than data and facts.
That's the attitude of way too many people nowadays. Don't worry about data, don't worry about facts. Alright. We've spoken enough for now.
Until next time, then. Provided there is a next time. For any of us.
Alright, I think I got his quest, right? Yes, I have to find his dog. Okay, I can ask Dr. Klein about the conversation that he had. And then we'll go talk to Dr. Dala, although she kind of creeps me out.
Did you retrieve the techno...
Yes. I heard one of your previous visitors to the dome spoke to you and asked you some questions.
Oh, yes, the last visitor. Well, the one just before you had an interesting name from some language that's almost impossible to
Thanks for the
speak.
head pat.
What did we speak about? Melancholy fellow. Had questions about history, but our conversation got interrupted twice, I believe. Once when the trains got derailed, and then a second time. Oddly enough, now that I'm accessing my databanks, I don't recall what the second time was. Mobius's incessant transmissions keep distracting me. Also, we didn't brain scrub the visitor. He may have left with some knowledge he shouldn't have. I believe, maybe. Oh well, I'm sure it's of no consequence. I don't make many mistakes in calculation or perception, so probability favors me.
Let's open it.
Yes, a most goodbye.
Alright, Dr. Dala, who's kind of creepy, but we'll talk to her anyway.
You are an unusual specimen to so boldly walk into the mighty expanse of the think tank, fearless and proud as a teddy bear. Between the extraction of their higher reasoning abilities and urination-inducing fear, most lobotomites dare not approach us, let alone speak to us. Yet you have no such fear. Facing me, epidermis flushed with blood, plasma running molten beneath, your face contorting with muscular expression. Will you indulge me? Say a few words. Face towards the monitors, please, so that I might record it for further examination.
Alright, the quick scribe jumped over the lazy paladin.
Yes, go on. Seeing your lips and mouth forming words, both revolting and somehow... How does it feel to have the flesh roll around in your mouth like that? To control each muscle and the tongue, like having a fish or extremely dexterous slug lolling and flopping in one's mouthal cavity.
Yes, I do have a bongo cat. You've been enjoying them for your friends. That's very nice of you. I can't help but notice your fascination with the human body.
What?
Yes.
Nonsense.
Close eyelids, breathe deeply, then stretch languidly.
What? What are you doing?
Turn and cough roughly, then slowly scratch nose.
Stop it. Why? Why are you making me partake in this filthy formography?
Run your hands along the sides of your face, then exhale rapidly.
Enough. I am already intrigued. You have
Yeah,
sufficiently...
this robot's very creepy, I did say
aggravated
that.
me. I don't know what it is about the biology of lobotomites. It infects my thoughts. All that skin and muscle and tissue.
Yeah, this is true. You're all a bunch of hypocrites, claiming superiority but you miss being human, admit it.
I cannot deny it. The illogic of it. The
Yeah, 'cause
betrayal
they're
of
just
our
brains
own
in jars,
beliefs.
right?
I blame my curiosity.
I could come back anytime and just breathe if you want.
Would you? I feel so ashamed, but yet so intrigued. You'll need to give me a rest in between visits, or else my jaw might run over. If you're ready, let me radar scan you. Slowly. Woo. Woo. Purple, purple, woo. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Purple. Ba, ba, bloop. Ba, ba, bloop. Ba, ba, bloop. Whew. Last little bit there. Thank you, lobotomite.
What a strange
Please,
DLC.
You must come back for further study when I've had a rest. I'm a little sensitive right now.
I have a real teddy bear if you want it.
Whatever for.
I thought you liked them, you keep referring to them.
No, I like teddy bears.
Are you sure your words aren't jumbled?
Teddy bears come in many sizes. Your size is what intrigues me the most. Some say the teddy bears can't be living, breathing things. They are wrong. They are large biological forms, breathing, heaving,
So she's just talking
snarling,
about lobotomites, not
coughing.
actual teddy bears.
Lobotomites are my teddy bears. Oh, yes.
We've been down this road already, moving on.
Very well. If you're certain of your conclusions, my little teddy bear.
Don't call me your little teddy bear. Do I dare ask what you do here?
Why, my little bear of teddiness. I am Dr. Dala, first head chief researcher of mineralogy and medicinal sciences. I have 211 doctorates in both applied sciences and techniques to apply those sciences. I also possess a degree in curiosity and advanced curiosity.
Those aren't real
That
degrees.
is merely schooling, however. When possible, I prefer fieldwork and observation to holotape eidetics. It has proven useful, especially now. I have become the expert on humanology and lobotomite behavior here at Big Mountain.
Hey Stanley, how are you?
Research doesn't descend
Her and
into
meowing in Las Vegas.
formography.
That is a
It's
great
only
joke.
science.
211 doctorates, how's that even possible?
Why, we create not only scientific marvels here at Big Mountain, but new sciences as well. Everything can be quantified, categorized, and dissected until every group can be subgrouped or partitioned.
I don't even know what that means. First head chief researcher, a lot of titles.
What is a name without a title or suffix for the sake of hierarchy? It is a long-standing quantification of personality and importance. We could not do
No,
without
not me,
it.
the character.
Surely you must be aware of the gravity
I don't
of
look
such
anything like a teddy bear. I'll
attached
show you what I look
appellations,
like.
just as surely as you must have a title.
My title is, yeah, well, I'm sometimes called a courier.
Oh, a mailman. A delivery man. Someone who takes parcels from place to place using their primitive feet or similar conveyance. You are the second one I've met in recent
That's
times.
Ulysses.
Very different specimens.
We'll meet him next DLC. There was another courier?
Of course. You must have met others in your travels. This one had met other couriers too, although it sounded as if he hadn't met the correct one. He asked us all many questions, and then he asked a most perplexing one. We had to segment the event out of our memories for safety.
What was the question?
I do not know, nor should we try to access it. Perhaps Klein has the logs. My evaluation would be to let your own curiosity go. I do not think that Klein remembers the conversation as being satisfactory.
Alright.
Until our next interaction, my intriguing little lobotomite.
There we go. And hopefully we don't ever have to speak to you again. Because you creep me out.
Did you retrieve the...
No, I can't have any more dialogue with him. Alright, well that's most of the dialogue I think done with the actual think tank. I want to get more parts. Yeah, I don't look anything like a teddy bear right now. I look like a freaking cyborg soldier or something. I don't even know. But apparently this robot thinks I look like a teddy bear, so... I've even got the fan on my back for cooling. Alright, let's actually leave the freaking facility. Dala was your robot crushes a team. Fair enough. But I really liked your pun before, fur and meowing in Las Vegas. That was really good, Stanley.
Intruder, you will not escape the eyes of my robo-scorpions or their pincers.
Yeah, let's use the sonic emitter. Oh, there's some lobotomites down there. Get this machine. This machine kills lobotomites. Yeah, it's hard to make any characters look good in this game. It's a good point. It's just the engine. hello there. Just wear the Remnant's power armor and you look like a badass. Doesn't matter what you look like. Ooh, that's worth a lot of money. Yeah, unfortunately the engine is just kind of crap for this game. I still hold out hope that someday they'll make a remaster or, like, not necessarily a remaster, but, like, an actual, like, complete version of this game. Like, they'll bring back all the cut content, obviously update the graphics, the gunplay, that sort of stuff. I really do hope that that happens someday, but I don't think it's going to happen. As long as the rights to Fallout is held by Bethesda, I don't think they will. Because it's kind of embarrassing for Bethesda that what many people consider the best Fallout game is not one of theirs. This machine kills dogs. Oh shit. This gun is so good, man. If people want to forgive them for years of doing shady shit, they'd do it. True. I still hope that someday they'll do it, but I'm not totally convinced. Oh, Robobrain. Skyrim Vegas. I don't know. I would love to just have, like, a proper sequel to New Vegas, even if not like a remaster or something. Like, I think this game is fantastic as is. Oh shit. Dr. Audley, MD, PhD, DDS. Oh, this is the Halo thing. Can I wear the Halo and also have my helmet on? Ah, I can't. Done it. Yeah. But who knows what Bethesda's plans are with this, this franchise. Ah, freaking bot. You wanna see my character's face? Yeah, sure, I can show my character's face. I think it's basically just one of the default faces. Sorry, I just had to kick that bot from my chat. Helmet. Ah, shit, I didn't want to drop the helmet. Oh! It's like the default face. It looks like Al Chestbreach's character, actually. There you go. Yeah, just the one of the defaults. I couldn't be bothered trying to customize it. Because the stuff for customizing characters is not very precise in this game. It's very hard to make anything look good without mods, and I'm not playing with mods right now. And if I was gonna pop mods on, I wouldn't care much for the Oh, that's probably a good idea, just randomizing the faces till you get one that you like, yeah. Yeah, mine is just one of the default faces. I was happy enough with that. Criminal. Hey, thanks for the follow, Stanley. Sierra Madre. Yeah, because isn't Sinclair, like, closely tied with Big Mountain? This hero module would be our test case for the autodoc and innovative toxins research. Maybe they were joking, but even that kind of a joke sent a chill down my spine. If I got poisoned by one of these toxins, no way would I crawl inside one of the Y-17 autodocs here if my life depended on it. The medical tech for those trauma suits alone makes me wish they'd erase their research. The suits do more thinking than the people inside them. The Y-17 trauma harness has exceeded beyond our wildest expectations. The test harnesses were able to take over the motor functions of an injured subject and walk them back to home base. Excuse me. We'll just have to see what develops once it's recorded enough neuro-automuscular movements to display a wider range of behaviors. To think, if they could be programmed to replicate a wearer's shooting or fighting reflexes, we'd have something truly amazing for the war effort. Hey Azure, how are you? Some issues still remain to be ironed out before the Y-17 trauma harness is ready for the general production. Calibrating the proper amount of injury to trigger the suit remains problematic. Still, the little Yangtze subjects could hardly protest once inside the harness. If a home base is not designated, the suit enters an unpredictable wonder state. And as we discovered while calibrating injury levels, the suit sensors are unable to recognize when the wearer is dead. Luckily, autonomous corpse retrieval is nearly as useful as autonomous casualty recovery. Yeah, so basically what they're talking about is they've got a piece of technology which... it's a suit, and it basically autopilots your body. So if you get injured in combat, you can, like, get... It'll, like, take your body back. Or if you're dead. And as we go around this DLC, we will find people who are still inside those suits. Which is quite horrific to think about. Yeah, let's travel to Higgs Village, why not?
Do not attempt to breach the Big Mountain force fields. Doing so could allow dangerous ideas and/or creatures having those ideas to escape.
Honestly, the most dangerous creatures, and I think this is half the point of the DLC, but the most dangerous creatures in Big Mountain is the think tank. Like, Borous created Cazadors and bloody Night Stalkers. The rest of them have been involved in all sorts of other stuff. They are the most dangerous things in this place. At one point, actually, I don't know whether this is like a bit of obscure trivia for some of you who maybe are well versed in Fallout. At one point, there was originally going to be a bad end in this DLC where you basically help the think tank escape. In the same way that in Dead Money, you can work with Father Elijah. But I think Bethesda told them to cut it out. They're like, no, we don't want you to put in another bad end for these DLCs. Alright, I think I've got Wild Wasteland, so there's going to be a little Easter egg fight here. If I can remember where he is. I think he's back here. Stripe, yep. Oh shit. You might be thinking, why are you so scared of this thing? It's so tiny. This thing is one of the strongest creatures in the game. I'm not even kidding. Shit. He actually hit me. You see that? He took off over half of my HP with one hit. He's got an egg timer. Why on earth would you have an egg timer? Yeah, he took off over half my HP with one hit. That's kind of nuts. But he's dead now, so... Chicken leg. Alright, let's explore these houses. So this is the, these were actually the houses of the scientists before they, got their brains plugged into the machine. Sorry, I don't think you need your gun here. Books, books, books. Drugs. Fridge? No. Ah, this must be Dr. Dala's house with all the teddy bears. Yep. All the teddy bears. This is definitely Dr. Dala's house. Got a lot of different clothes as well. Ooh, bobby pin. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of mannequins. What do you guys think of mannequins? Speech skill book. Huh. Okay. Ready. Jukebox. It's a jukebox. It must be Dr. I think O's house. No, Dr. 8, sorry. Opera singer. Yep, this must be Dr. 8's house. Pre-war money, very nice. We can always sell that. I think maybe we can... Oh, here we go. You found a recalibration path for the sonic emitter. Take it to the jukebox in the sink to recalibrate the sonic emitter for new effects. Alrighty. Ooh, I hear birds outside my window. What's in the basement? I can't remember if I've explored through all these houses before. Basement. Creepy. Whose house is this? Medicine skill book. We don't have max medicine or speech, so both of those could potentially be used. But I don't remember what the recipe even is, truth be told. Whoever this is, they have a serious problem with freaking mentats. A serious issue with mentats, goodness me, that's a lot of drugs. Science skill book, I've already maxed out science, so not gonna be useful for me, unfortunately. Alright, 2 more houses to explore. And then I'm gonna probably wrap things up. shoot. Ah, Dr. Klein's glove. Don't know what that's... I mean, I suppose this is Dr. Klein's house. I was about to say, I don't know what it's doing here, but I suppose it's his house, so... Let's repair our weapon a little bit. It's a bit damaged, and we'll check the bottle of water as well. Why not? Alright, lucky last house. This house is 0, so I reckon this might be Dr. O's house. Oh, Securitron. Yeah, it is, because he talked about breaking apart machines and stuff, right? So... Alright, B. You have fun. Alrighty. So that's the start of Old World Blues. I think we'll head back to the sink and we'll wrap it up for there. Go to the sink. Ah, we cannot travel while there are enemies nearby. Let's see if we can just... Oh, I was about to say, let's see if we can avoid these guys, but... Apparently not.
Time to reward myself with a little refreshing mentat.
Ooh, this axe is a really good weapon. I remember. It's about I don't have the bag space for it. Alrighty. So that's where we'll leave it for now. Hopefully you guys had a good time. I know I did. It's always fun revisiting a good DLC like this, and there's a lot of stuff to do in this DLC. So I'm looking forward to going through it all. So thanks for all the support, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye bye.